I really thought that we would put this topic to rest, but unfortunately the hysteria surrounding Sydney Sweeney's American Eagle ad campaign continues, and it's getting worse, and it's also reaching beyond just the cesspools of X discourse, and now mainstream media has latched onto it for their own purposes. They believe that this is a sign of a rise in white supremacy because of people's interpretation of her lines in the commercial about genes, the double entendre of the pants and your genetic code. And Doja Cat has even jumped onto this and made a parody video of Sydney Sweeney's commercial in her TikTok recently.
Yep, hold on, here we go.
Genes are passed down from parents to offspring, often determining traits like hair color, personality, and even eye color. My genes are blue.
Okay. So I guess she's putting on that accent to imply that, you know, any white person who is proud of their genetic ancestry is an ignorant hick.
Yeah.
I mean, that's been the double standard in Hollywood for a very, very long time. This is nothing new. Like, it's actually kind of sad. Like, I feel like if I had been hosting a podcast or doing something like this back in 2019, I'd have been very fired up. But nowadays, I don't give a fuck. I don't.
Yeah.
Now, Billie Eilish is catching some of the backlash as well, because at a recent concert in Ireland, she addressed the audience, and she herself happens to be of Irish ancestry. This is what she said.
Well, as you guys know, I'm Irish, so it's cool to be here. Obviously, I am not from here, obviously, but it's really cool to come somewhere and like everybody looks exactly like you.
Okay.
Real, so true.
She just said that she enjoys being in front of an audience that looks like her and has a similar ancestry to her. And one of the comments said, racist. Oh, so she's a white supremacist then. This is awful, racist, and xenophobic. And yeah, they just thought this was some kind of racist dog whistle.
You can't help people with that level of brain rot.
I don't know. I mean, look, I didn't think Trump's second term would be this good, where you have these like pop stars and models coming out and endorsing like race realism 6 months in.
This is another one.
This is getting wild.
Billie Eilish's ethno-nationalist arc begins now. We got Nazi Billie Eilish before GTA 6.
Literally. She literally got up on stage paraphrasing and said, all these foreigners need to get out of here.
That's exactly what she said.
Maybe I'm the friend that's too woke.
And Sweeney got on her ad and she's like, if you don't have blonde hair and blue eyes, like honestly, you're like not even human. And I'm like, jeez.
This is insane.
Like, it's
remember a couple years ago
wild.
when people had the "it's okay to be white" signs and they were like, you got in trouble for it?
That looks tame compared to what Billie's up to.
Why is Billie so racist? I used to love her music, but not anymore. Another one said, OMG, she is literally a fascist.
Are there more examples of her doing such racist things other than one, or is that all it takes now? Is like somebody misspeaks once, and then like, do you think when she was done, she
didn't misspeak though. Like, this is just how people feel.
No, you're misspeaking if you're worried that people are going to misinterpret you, and I guarantee you she was worried about it as soon as she got done saying it.
She's probably worried because she's like, well, Ireland's not 100% Irish anymore, so I don't know if what I said is accurate.
I'm just saying, like, it's not about what she meant, it's about how it'll be perceived. Perception's reality, and as soon as she said that, she's probably like,
she probably expected people to take it and twist it in their own way.
And then, of course, there are articles like this that say Sydney Sweeney's ad shows an unbridled cultural shift towards whiteness.
It says advertisements are always mirrors of society, and sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Well, that's not actually always true. I think a lot of the time, advertisement and marketing is used to shift societal norms, not the other way around. I don't think that societal norms, for the most part, these days are reflected in the advertisement that's shown to us. They're actually used to, enact a psychological operation on people. But in their interpretation, the American Eagle ad is mirroring a rise in white supremacy from the grassroots. So, this was their interpretation.
You should get us a second crisis party.
Stand
on business.
They went on to say, in these videos, Sydney Sweeney exudes a sort of vintage sexiness that caters to the male gaze. She embodies the near mythological girl next door, beautiful but low maintenance, sexy femininity that dominated media in the 90s and early 2000s. Together, the campaign feels regressive and not retro, offensive and not cheeky. The advertisement, the choice of Sydney Sweeney as the sole face in it, and the internet's reaction reflect an unbridled cultural shift toward whiteness, conservatism, and capitalist exploitation. Sydney Sweeney is both a symptom and a participant.
Can we back it up a little bit there to the middle part of that? Go back to the part about it being regressive. Can you reread that?
The whole thing?
Just the first few sentences. It's regressive, not retro.
It says that together the campaign feels regressive, not retro, and offensive, not cheeky.
Okay, so what would the retro version of this be? Like how do you
Sabrina Carpenter probably dressing up as a 1940s pinup girl.
And that
would be considered retro without being regressive because
it's for the girls and the gays?
Yeah, because of the audience that it attracts, perhaps. Later in the article, it says, I cannot blame Sydney for financially benefiting from a system.
Yes, you can. You just blame capitalism.
That is going to exploit her either way. Still, her willingness to participate in such an obviously damaging and, depending on who you ask, dangerous advertising campaign as the latest American Eagle collection is disappointing.
Cry harder.
It's actually true. It's like if you are a psychopath who like hates everything normal, then this is dangerous to you. This is absolutely horrifying. Seeing this ad is like a normal, pretty, conventionally beautiful woman in an ad that like is just
They can never actually tell you what's dangerous.
I would be horrified if I were like a dysgenic freak. This is like a 5-alarm fire.
It went on to say later, ads are always mirrors of society. Again, no, they're not. And sometimes what they reflect is ugly and startling. Popular American culture is indisputably becoming more puritanical and more conservative. Where is the evidence?
Yeah.
You're telling me an entire ad campaign that is about tits is puritanical.
What we just had for the last 5 years.
I'm the conservative Puritan here. Yeah. I was the one who was saying that it leaned way too much into, sexualizing the product. I don't think that you should have to sexualize a product to sell it. Obviously it works, but there's nothing puritanical about it. If it's not appealing to me as the conservative moralist, like I basically time traveled here from the 90s, then I don't see the argument for it being puritanical and conservative. It isn't just that far-right ideology is proliferating on the fringe. Our entire cultural ethos has moved further right, allowing for this sort of content. Young women are being radicalized through so-called clean skincare and healthy eating. Internet slang once used exclusively by women-hating incels is mainstream. That actually is true. I remember back in the day when nobody had heard of the term trad wife. And people are unabashedly self-identifying as fascist on public platforms. They're referencing the recent Jubilee debates. An advertisement that so many are condemning as a eugenics dog whistle fits into this movement. Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle deserve scrutiny over this, but so does our own crumbling and fractured American culture that made this possible in the first place.
Can you go back to the part about clean eat? Like, what was that?
Yeah, they say young women are being radicalized through so-called clean skincare and healthy eating, aka the girls who watch Alex Clark's podcast, The Culture Apothecary, and like use beef tallow moisturizer.
Okay.
And like think that RFK is handsome. I don't know.
What they're saying is like it's okay to be into beauty products as long as it's like Neutrogena and stuff loaded with chemicals. I'm so confused right now.
Yeah. I just saw actually a reel from some influencer who was saying, I went to this new like cute Instagram worthy coffee shop in my area and I looked around and I started getting worried. I started getting nervous because I saw they sell beef tallow moisturizer in the store and there were no gay flags. And if there is a coffee shop that doesn't have a gay flag, like, you just know that it's run by conservatives.
It's like when they talk about if you see an American flag, it's coded as Nazism.
I sent it to Alex Clark when I saw it, because I was like, this is so up your alley. Like, fear-mongering about beef tallow moisturizer as a sign that, like, fascism is on the rise. Like, I don't know. Is there any merit that we can give to that argument?
There always is truth, like, nested inside of this.
Right?
Is like, oh, taking care of yourself, that is actually will make you more right wing. Yes,
well, yeah, because
true.
they tell you that working out is bad for you because
Right.
you like.
It does
well,
make
you know
you more
why?
right-wing,
Because
like, objectively.
gyms are statistically more likely to show up in neighborhoods with a lot of money,
Yeah.
and since wealth inequality clearly skews one way, remember when they were saying that what was it? The sun was racist. Because or lawn care was racist.
I mean, the sun is racist against white people.
Yeah.
It hurts our skin.
The basically anything that can be boiled down to nothing equals out to 100% even statistics can be skewed as racist in a country that has one demographic that outweighs the other, meaning that there's more white people in this country than there are in another country.
Brett, I just sent you that link on Instagram. I feel like we really need to unpack this together. It was so insane.
Okay, here we go. I'm just gonna put it right
So
here.
she's boycotting this coffee shop now.
Today I went to a really cute new girly pop coffee shop, or was it? So it's a brand new coffee shop in this mountain town that I'm staying in. And it's kind of a lot of things in one. It's a pottery studio. It's a refillery where you can refill all of your like home goods, like dish soap and laundry detergent. It's a home goods store. And it's a really cute coffee shop where they put like edible flower sprinkles on your foam lattes. It's really, really cute. So I'm a girly pop. I'm the key demographic. I'm shopping around this new coffee shop. My husband says that it feels like he's been teleported into an Instagram, which I get it. I feel it. I understand the vibe. But I'm loving it. It's supposed to be a feminist space. They advertise as made by girlies for the girlies. And I'm loving it until, are you ready? I see this on the shelf. Beef tallow. Not for cooking. Definitely for slathering all over your youthful skin. And I wonder, what kind of girly dystopian psyop Gen Z coffee shop is this? Where am I? And because of the commodification of things like third wave coffee and natural and organic goods.
What's third wave coffee? I'm sorry.
I don't even know. I've never even heard of that.
Is that like
I've never heard of that.
Is that like
What?
third wave feminism?
Yeah, I don't know. That was the first time I'd heard that
Okay.
before.
And even the commodification of feminism. I wonder, am I on the wrong side? Has this millennial crossed the line? Have I popped over to the feminism that keeps a dead woman alive in a coma so that she can birth a fetus that has no chance for life? Does this single origin coffee with cute little confetti sprinkles mean that I believe that a woman should be attacked and tackled to the floor by a masked man coming out of an unmarked van because her last name ends with a Z and she tans easily? She should be held without explanation, without bail, without due process, and shipped to a country that she did not come from to live in a concentration camp? Is that what this coffee means? Because I know what this means. It means that measles
actually
rates are at the
does,
highest they've ever been in this country, and that your grandmother is not going to get a flu vaccine this year. Or am I overreacting? Or is that what
Yes!
this means? Because
No,
Asheville
she's
is
not.
a very confusing place. I have seen more Cybertrucks here than I have seen anywhere. And this is the place where all of the whites converge. The Maha, the Christian nationalists, the missionaries, the yuppies, the liberals, the educated, the artsy.
This is like an ad.
The hippies. They're all here, and I'm scared of all of our intentions. What does beef tallow mean to you? It's a really cute shop and really cute coffee, but what kind of feminism is this? Please help.
See, no, it's ordinarily if someone said that she's left wing, but if like one of my friends said beef tallow means mass deportations, I'd be like, yeah, it does. It's so true.
Third wave coffee, by the way, just refers to coffee emphasizing higher quality single origin farms and light roasts to bring out distinctive flavors.
Every aspect of her personality has some deeper meaning connected to some weird form of progressivism.
If I
Like,
buy
that
a
has to
foam
be-
latte at this coffee shop, that means that I'm supporting ice raids.
It's like, yes, it does.
like
Iced
be
coffee
$5.
raids.
Like, I wish that we lived in that
And that'll
world
be
that you're
$8.
talking about.
That'll
Like,
be
I
$8,
wish
please.
that we could live in that mythological universe that you just created in your mind, but we don't.
Buying this green St. Patrick's Day coffee will keep Ireland Irish for Billie Eilish. And
I
it's like,
can't.
yes, that sounds awesome.
Like, none of us envy this person. That's the white pill in all of this, is we're never going to be as miserable as her.
There's I
true.
do feel a certain level of sadness for anybody who has to live their life this way. Like, I sometimes worry that I overthink things, and then seeing stuff like that makes me very excited to know that I am not that person.
She needs help. She's like, or am I overreacting? I'm like,
I mean, she doesn't have her
Yeah,
husband
babe.
should. I mean, but feminism
Your
has told her
husband should take away your phone.
No. Feminism has told her that if her husband's like, you're acting like your mother, he's the bad guy. But she's acting like her mother, I'm sure.
I did issue an exhortation to the husbands of trad wives recently, saying, like, please just take away their phones. You're the one who's in charge around here, right? We don't want to see their posts anymore. Please do us all a favor.
So she's like, there's no pride flags outside, so that's a
all the
bad
comments were
sign.
saying, like, if you go to a girly pop coffee shop that doesn't have, like, you know, the gay trans BLM flag in it somewhere, you're gonna know for a fact it's run by Gen Z fascist girly pops.
Says if there's no pride flag or decor at a super aesthetic coffee shop, I'm immediately suspect. Doesn't have to be much. Just a sticker on the window will work.
But, you know, that is actually a good sign. If, like, the yuppies are shifting rightward, that's a better sign
Or maybe
Yes.
they just,
for the culture.
Very
or
good
maybe
sign.
the shop just opened and like they don't have a flag budget yet to like buy the flag they need to keep you from burning down their building if something goes wrong. Thanks for watching. Listen to full episodes of Pop Culture Crisis on Spotify.
Keep up with us on social media and make sure you subscribe and ring that bell so you never miss the show. Bye, guys.